Hey, if you're looking to become a gardener or you're thinking of trying out gardening, here are 5 tips that I could give you to help jumpstart into your gardening hobby. So number 1 on the list, I recommend for you to begin planning out what you're going to plant and where. Try to make sure you have everything well organized and planned out so that when the time comes, you know exactly what to do and how to do it. You can decide on many types of plants such as vegetables, fruits, decorative plants, and so many more. Make an attempt at creating an area in your backyard or wherever you have space so you can keep everything organized. All of this is to ensure that you can finish what you start. The second tip on this list is to choose the right starting kit for your seed. A good way to do this is to put the seed in a small plastic container such as this. This is a really good way to make sure your seed will germinate. Be sure to water every 2 days and leave in a place where the sun doesn't hit on it too much, but where it's enough to help the young seed germinate. A windowsill is a good example of this. Do some research on the type of seed that you have and allow for it to grow to a size ready for transplant. Most transplants need to be done during the morning or the evening when the sun is at its highest. Be sure not to damage the plant's roots and make sure to give the proper amount of water to the newly transplanted plant in order to make sure that it grows back healthy. The third tip I can give you is to make sure that you give the proper amount of fertilizer for your plant. As you transplant, you can either choose to put it in the ground or put it in a bigger pot/container. Although there are some fertilizers you can buy at the store, I think that organic fertilizers are also a very viable option for planting and helping with the growth of your plant. Some of these organic options could be food scraps, fish heads, and many more. Be sure to look into these options to find what you could use for your plant. The fourth tip I can give you is to make sure that you choose the right soil for your plant so that it grows healthy. Depending on your plant type, you may need to look into different types of soil at the store, but usually the most common type of soil you can find is potting soil mix. And this soil mix is usually compatible with most types of plants there are, but there are some plants that require a specific type of soil for proper growth. Also make sure that you are protecting your plant from any harmful diseases or pests. Try and find a good organic pesticide such as neem oil or powder to help protect your plants. Be mindful of pruning dead or diseased branches to make sure that your plant will grow to its fullest potential, and make sure you aren't putting too much strain on the plants. The last tip I can give you is to stay consistent. Planting is a slow process that takes time and patience to learn. So don't feel demotivated or disappointed if something doesn't go to plan or if your plant doesn't work out correctly. Remember that as long as you keep on trying and moving forward, you can do anything you want. So go out there and plant your first seed. Start your garden and enjoy what's to come.